Warnings have been issued by Wells Fargo and other banks. We need to be protecting ourselves. Everything that you see happening right now is a setup designed for some of us to fail. They're trying to make everything easy and convenient. And the reason they're making everything easy and convenient is because we'll become more dependent upon what they are doing and what we need and what is not available to us. So more banks are shutting down. Bank of America, Chase, Wells Fargo, crash systems down, and direct deposits are failing. I do believe that everything that happens for a reason. Nothing is just by happenstance, as they say. What I'm talking about is moving to online services. How convenient is it to move to online services? Everybody do everything online. No one really needs a physical bank. But they underestimated those who said they will feel more comfortable if they had a physical bank also that they can go into in case they need something. So here's the happenstance. We're moving to online. Then all of a sudden we start having all of these issues with direct deposits not being placed in people's account. People cannot access their account. They're having trouble with this. They're having trouble with that. That is in an effort to show you that if you move to online, things will be better. But will they be better? What will happen if that system does crash completely? Not just a little bit, not just here and there, a few thousand people are only affected. What if millions are affected? What if everyone cannot access their funds? So Truist Bank, Bank of America, Chase, U.S. Bank, Wells Fargo. Customers reported delays in their direct deposits and paychecks. Wells Fargo was the first to acknowledge the issue on social media, stating that they were working towards a solution for the situation. Bank of America also confirmed the problem with its customers as well. They say that the issue reportedly centered around a delay in processing transactions through the automated clearinghouse system, ACH network, which is typically used for electronic fund transfers and direct deposits. Bank of America reassured its customers that their accounts would remain secure despite the delay. Now, this took place, it started on a Friday. And then of last week, Wednesday, it was still going on. Maybe not as many people were affected, but they are still affected. I did let you guys know that in a separate video. So there were some customers that saw a message that read, some deposits from 1103 may be temporarily delayed due to an issue impacting multiple financial institutions. Your accounts remain secure and your balance will be updated as soon as the deposit is received. The only issue with that is people had bills they had to pay. People had food they needed to buy. Bank of America is not going to cover if something hit your account. And not just Bank of America, all of those banks were not going to cover if you had a bill that was slated to be withdrawn from your account. Your account is just going to be negative. This is where we need to pay attention because banks are closing all around the United States and leaving Americans wondering, what is going to happen with my money? What is going to happen when I cannot access my funds? How will I survive? So financial institutions such as Wells Fargo, PNC Bank, and JP Morgan Chase have closed sites across the country, and they're continuing to close these across the country. So a furious Wells Fargo customer took to Twitter and said that at Wells Fargo did not deposit direct deposits into accounts. Paychecks missing, no answers. This is theft! Exclamation mark, exclamation mark, exclamation mark. And surprisingly, Wells Fargo did respond back to that person's tweet. And they said, I noticed your mention. We are aware of the issue and we are working on a resolution. We apologize for the inconvenience. At this time, there's no need to file a claim. Ian. Well, Ian, you didn't even need to give that reply because that is a standard reply for any business that has issues that are taking place. You should have just not replied at all. In a separate tweet, another person wrote, woke up to my staff about to jump me because direct deposit broke on payday. winter bonus day. Thanks, Wells Fargo and Chase. So they weren't able to get that deposit through for their employees. In other banking news, Wells Fargo boss makes worrying warning as yet more banks are set to close in just days. So the top brass at Wells Fargo have shared their worrying outlook when it comes to their bank and them shutting more doors. And while they're doing that, those locations are counting down the days until the doors are permanently closed. Wells Fargo has been hit with numerous closures over the past year, and more of its branches will be closing soon. The bank is set to close several branches, and its future is uncertain. Now the company's top brass shared a worrying outlook for the firm as more locations count down. So like I said, Wells Fargo is closing multiple locations. Bank of America is also closing 15 locations in 6 states, and that was as of October. So some branches only had a few days before this article I'm reading before their doors would be closed. The one in Richmond, Virginia closed on October 28th. The one in Charlottesville closed on November 1st. And the one in Sheboygan, Wisconsin is slated to close the same day, November 1st. And more locations are slated to be closed in California. As always, feel free to leave comments down below what you think about the whole situation. Do you feel like it's a setup for us to be more dependent on the government? Because trust and believe, the government is behind a lot of things. Hit that like button, subscribe to the channel if you have not. And if you are new to the channel, welcome into Tommy Bites TV Homestead, where I am doing news you can use and also showing you how you can set your family up to win, not fail, in growing your own food, raising your own animals, and not being dependent on what they have to give you in case of emergency. Again, y'all take care. I love you, but God loves you more. He created only one you. Be the best you that you can be. And when you are, go out and spread God's love. Peace, love, and light. Thanks for being here on Tommy Bites TV and Homestead.
Drive. Do you know I'm looking? And I can't help but smile. Do you know how much I love you? You put my favorite song on, I put my feet up, and we just sing along. And I can't help but feeling, just loving this moment. Can we stay here forever? I'm loving this moment. Can we stay here together? If I could stop the time, don't you know that I would? 'Cause I'm just loving this moment. Can we stay here forever? Forever. 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 I watch you as you sleep. You don't know I'm looking. With you everything's complete. Do you know how much I love you? I put your favorite song on just to wake you up. When I dance around, I can't help but feeling, I'm just loving this moment. Can we stay here forever? I'm loving this moment. Can we stay here together? If I could stop the time, don't you know that I would? 'Cause I'm just loving this moment. Can we stay here forever? Forever. 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 I'm loving this moment. Can we stay here forever? I'm loving this moment. Can we stay here forever? I'm loving this moment.